Alrighty, guys. I'm not in a good mood. I'll talk about that later. Dealing with Spectrum. If y'all got Spectrum, God bless you, because I'm about to go into their asses in a few minutes. And this will be the first Johnson story time I've done in a while. They got a royal thing coming. So let's talk about this for a minute. So did AEW do right by Sting? That's the title of the video. Or whatever. I'll figure it out. The answer is yes and no. I think it was done pretty well. I think, so for example, Sting and Darby Allin won the tag team titles. We all know they should have won these titles. I don't know, 2 years ago. I know Sting said he didn't want to win titles, but I think that's a title he should have won. One that could have elevated the tag team division because those two together as tag team champions makes sense. That gives Darby a tag team belt with a TNT belt, and Sting and Darby could have held those belts a little bit throughout the years and stuff, and done some great cinematic matches or etc. etc. It is what it is on that. He was handled a whole lot better in AEW than WWE. If Triple H was kind of controlling WWE when Sting came, I think Sting would have been handled a little better. Not much, but a little bit better. Um, Other than that, I thought Sting brought a nice old school feel to TNA, not TNA, AEW, because it fit at that earlier stage when it was on TNT, and you get to see Sting again. And it kind of had a throwback to WCW, especially when you had that TNT logo over there. And I thought that was pretty cool. Having Tony Schiavone say, "It's Sting," and you know how he does it. So he kind of really did a good job with that. And like I said, it kind of, it's been how many years since Sting was on TNT, so that was kind of nice. Um, and the way Sting was used in AEW was used properly. To me, old talent like let's say Taker decides to come back, he should take somebody under his wing and help him. I don't want to see Taker in a match trying to take on Roman Reigns. We all know how that's going to end. Taker's old. I like how Sting kind of elevate Darby to that level of where he was, or try to elevate him to that level, win titles, do this, do that. Because we all know anyone who's backing Sting or anyone who's with Sting gets the rub. And I thought the Sting and Darby dynamic, weird as it is, unique as it is, it kind of worked. So I thought that was pretty good. He wasn't in the main event scene a lot. I kind of liked that and I didn't like that. Again, he's finally getting a main event scene this Sunday, but it's like, yo, you could have won those tag team titles and been main eventing multiple pay-per-views before. Like I said, it's a little too late, but again, I'm happy we got it. And especially that last episode of Dynamite, how he came from the Raptors, like he came down like he did before. It was nice. This is where I give Tony Khan credit. When he's a fan, and I mean a old fan, he goes back and see what, and that's where he gets the credit for. The problem is he just needs to turn that fandom whole motherfucking down, and then go and do business like a businessman, and be a fan, and do he can do both. He just needs to learn how to do both. Okay. But I have to give him credit. I like how they Sting came down to Raptors. That was kind of a cool little thing to do, and like it's a kind of like a nice send off. And it's like, yo, this is my parting gift because I'll never do this shit again. And that was kind of cool. It was nice that Sting got his kids involved. God damn, the boys look exactly like Sting when he was younger. They'll never wrestle. I don't think they'll wrestle, and I don't think they'll pick up the mantle like Sting. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see them getting that same type of love and affection as Sting did. Again, could be wrong, but no, I thought they handled Sting pretty well. I think Sting was done properly well. I think there were some ups and downs with him, but not as badly as other folks. He was used. I will say this: they used the hell out of Sting a lot more than I thought they would ever do. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Um, um, and they used him right. Um, it's sad that this is his last match because Sting's been doing it for God knows how long. Even if he stopped for that short amount of time when Seth Rollins gave him the stinger, we all know about that. It's just still weird for Sting to hang it up. Somebody told me Sting's finally hanging it up. It's like, what, really? But he's been doing it for a minute now. He's been there, so it's time for him to take a little break and just say hang it up. Um, Hopefully Darby Allin adopts the Scorpion Death Drop because that move will save him from that coffin drop. That man doesn't need to do a coffin drop until he wins a world title. Do you hear me? Bring it out when you need be. I think he needs to incorporate that. That will save him a lot of pain. That will save him on a lot of wins, and just it is what it is. I don't want to see him do the Scorpion Deathlock. He's not bulky enough to do that. But that whatchamacallit, that death drop. Yes, sir. He can do that. He can definitely do that. But as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I kind of took an old school here. I'm doing this video a little bit differently. Like I said, I got some stuff to say about Spectrum. Check out for that. So, alrighty. I'll see you guys in the next video.